everyone, and welcome back to Beverly Stunning Creations. Now, today in this DIY, we are going to be using these metal hanging plant brackets from Dollar Tree. And for this DIY, we are going to use 4. So I have these 2 over here parting it off, and then these 2, and then I have 3 of the Dollar Tree wood hanging decor. These are just some wooden round discs from Dollar Tree. We also have 3 of these Dollar Tree mirrors that we'll be using later, okay? Now, before we get started, what I'm going to do is take everything outside and spray paint it silver. These 4 pieces and these 3 pieces. I'm mostly focusing on the bottom and the edge of the disc, okay? I'm gonna do all 3 discs the same way. And when I come back, we'll move on with the DIY. I'm back with my wooden discs. And I only painted the bottom. Didn't really worry about the sides or the top. So what I'm going to do is take some of my diamond bling and glue it right along the sides. Now, the diamond bling does have adhesive. I feel like over time it's going to come loose. So I'm going to reinforce it with more glue, and I'm going to use some of this Dollar Tree FIXALL. So let's get this open and just go right around it like so. I like FIXALL for things like this, not for glass. I've seen people use the Dollar Tree FIXALL to glue glass on other things. Don't use it for that, please. I tried it a long time ago and it did not hold up. This is what we have now. And the next 2, I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to add some of the FIXALL all the way around. Okay, but this time I'm going to add a different type of bling. Now you can use mirror, you can use the Dollar Tree bling, it's up to you. And I'm gluing it closer to the bottom because it's not as wide as this piece is. Now I could come in with 2 rows of the diamond bling if I need to. We'll see if we need to do that at the end, but I think it's going to be okay. You can do all 3 discs the same way, or you can change them up. So we have 2 like this, and we have 1 like this. Now, next thing we're going to do is take our Dollar Tree mirrors and remove the backing. We're going to do this for all 3 of them. Now we're going to take some of our Gorilla Glue and use whatever strong glue you like. Just put it right on top, on the unpainted surface. And put that right in the center. Because the mirror is a little bit larger than the disc. Now we'll set that aside, do the same thing with the last 2. Okay, so I'm going to do this one off camera, the same exact way. Then I'll put some weight on top of these and let the glue set up. After that, I'll come back. Honestly, this next step we could have did ahead of time. Let me show you how these are. So what I'm going to do is glue these 2 pieces together, and there is a little bit of a gap there between my table and the brackets. Now, one other thing I forgot to tell y'all. When you get these, take a strong plier and bend this down flat. See how it is? You're going to make sure that it's flat. Do that on all 4 pieces. So what I'm going to do now is just take some Gorilla Glue and glue these pieces together. I also have some tape that I'll be using to hold it together while the glue sets up. You want to make sure you cover the whole surface. Again, you can do this before you spray paint the 2 pieces, okay? Glue these together, then it's 1 piece that you have to spray paint. Like I said in the previous video, a lot of the times I just come up with ideas while I'm creating. But the thing about it, you get to watch the video ahead of time before you create yours, so you know exactly what you want to do. So I'm just going to lay this down flat. So now I will allow the glue to set up. Once it sets up, I'll come back and move on to the next step. Again, I'm doing 2 sets of these. I'm just going to put that aside and move on to the next thing. Next, I have a bag of elephants. Now, 2 of the elephants I previously decorated. Now, these are the Dollar Tree elephants. These elephants I found at a thrift store, not Goodwill. It's a different thrift store. Once I seen them, I knew I could do something with them. Now, we have this one. I think the face on this one is more childlike, but we could still work with it if we really wanted to. So I'm just gonna put that aside. So this is the smaller version that we have. And then we have this one. Actually, 2 of these came in the bag. So I went ahead and took the other one, like this one, and spray painted it silver. And I think I want to spray paint this one silver as well. Now, you don't have to use these. You can use anything you want. When I found these, this DIY came to mind. So I'm going to use the elephants for this. I might save this one for another DIY. We'll see. If not, I'll give it to my grandson. Again, I've already took one just like this and spray painted it silver. And now I'm going to take this one and spray paint it silver as well. Once the paint dries, I'll come back. So I'm back. This is what it looks like all glued together. Now it's one piece. Now, let's decorate it. So what I'm going to do is just show you a little bit of what we're going to do. I'm going to take 3 rolls of mirror towel and glue it down. I'm not going to go all the way up here because it's not necessary. Now you could also use the bling as well. This is really pretty, but I didn't have enough. I'm going to put that on the inside. Because I painted this, I'm going to go ahead and add a little bit of the FIXALL just to make sure that it stays in place. I'm just going to show you that piece just to show you how it lines up. Now, so what I would do is continue to go all the way down and even under here. And then starting here on the outside to about here. So once you do that, you'll have this. This piece is still gluing together. The glue hasn't set up completely. This is what it's gonna look like on the side and on this side as well. So the next thing I'll do is just put some about here and here. This really won't be seen that much, and maybe a little bit there. Now I'll add some glue here. I need to grab a popsicle stick. And then just slide this in place and curve it so it'll go under there. You will have to manipulate the mirror if you decide to use mirror, just like so. I'll probably add some tape here to hold it in place till the glue sets up. But yeah, that's how it's going to look. I'm going to do the same thing on the other side and then come back. Okay guys, so this is what we have. I had to put tape on both pieces to make sure that it glued down. This is what we will have on both eventually. These 2 pieces have already bonded. So I'm going to take this bling, y'all. This is so pretty. I'm really loving this. And I will link it below in the description. I'm going to glue some of this in here. I'm going to add some glue, even though it has adhesive on the back like the mirror. Okay, so that's what that looks like. Now I'll go off camera and do this side. Those are setting up. I'm going to show you my new from gray to silver elephant. Remember, this is what it looked like before. And again, I found these at the thrift store. So what I want to do now is put a quilt on his back. I was in Dollar Tree and I noticed that they have the mirror towel back in stock. So you can grab some at Dollar Tree, Hobby Lobby, or you can get a really great deal at Amazon. And I'll link that below. These are the larger, 10 by 10 millimeters. I'm just trying to see how long I want my quilt to be. So just measure and see exactly where you want yours to be. It don't have to be as long as mine. It could be shorter. Totally up to you. Okay, that's good. With the 10 by 10, there will be 5 rows on each side. So I'm going to go ahead and remove this. This has adhesive on the back. And I'm just going to add some more of my FIXALL glue to it. Just for that extra adhesion. Because I did paint the elephant. So what I'm going to do is add some tape. Guys, keep you some masking tape from Dollar Tree. It comes in handy. I'm going to put some here, and then hopefully it's long enough to go around to the other side. Yeah. Readjust it if you need to. Just press down on it and pull your tape. That's our quilt. So naturally we need to trim it to make it look more finished, right? So I'll be using some diamond bling to trim it out. And again, I'm going to use a little bit of the FIXALL right on the side of the mirror. Okay, just lay it down. And put it right on the side. And as you can see, I'm using 2 rows instead of 1. Go ahead and cut off the excess. Just like that. Now I'll go off camera and do the front. And when we remove the tape, we'll go ahead and put a strip across there, all the way across so it evens out. So now my elephant is all sparkly. Okay guys, so in this container I have some Wicked Stick It. I don't want to show y'all the bottle because it picks up everything. You can also use Mod Podge for this. And I have a discount code for the Wicked Stick It, and I'll link it below. So I'm just gonna brush some right onto the front of the ears. This stuff holds like crazy. And now I'm just going to sprinkle some glitter on top of the Wicked Stick It. And maybe a little bit on the toes. Guys, you know what I just realized? The tail is broken on this one. So I'm going to have to take this one and do this one just like it. But for now, we're just gonna go ahead and finish decorating this one. So I'm gonna let that dry, and then I'll brush out the excess glitter. Let's go ahead and do the tusks too. More glitter. Okay, I think we're pretty good with that for now. Okay guys, so I'm going to come back to my elephants in a minute. But for now, I'm going to put this right here because I want these to be even against something. What I'm going to do is connect these. And I want to connect these with something that I took apart, and I always felt like I would find a way to use them. And these are some little rectangular type crystal thingies. And y'all know I think different, so I was thinking about gluing them under here. I think that's cute. I'm going to add some Gorilla Glue right in front of that hole on each side. Just like that. And I know you've been wondering about the glue gun in the background. I'm going to add a little bit of glue on each side. Come down about here. Put some on this side. Bring this in. And then hold it in place until the glue sets up. It'll be a little bit awkward at first, but it'll all come together. So now let's do the other side. Okay, and then hold it in place until the hot glue sets up. I'll come back in later and clean up the excess glue. Now, an alternative would be to use one of those wide sticks from Dollar Tree, like popsicle sticks. You can paint it silver, gold, whatever color, and put bling on top of it, and then use that to connect those. Next up, I have these clear discs. In the place of these, you can use more of those popsicle sticks. I'm just going to glue this right on top of here. If you use one of those wide popsicle sticks that look like this emery board, you would glue it right across here. Here, here. So that's your alternative. If you want to use these, I'll link them in the description. So I'm going to take some more of my Gorilla Glue, put this right on top. And now I'm going to take 2 more. Now there's a film on each side. We'll come back in later and take the other film off. But just go ahead and remove that. And now we're going to put glue right here on the edge as well. And then put the disc on there. Same thing on the opposite side. And then let that dry. So I'm going to allow all of this to set up, and then when I come back, I'll move on to the next step. So I let this set up overnight. And this is what we have. Isn't that attractive? I already removed the top layer of plastic. So here I'm going to go ahead and remove it on the sides as well. Okay. So Remember these pieces? Of course you do. This is where these are going to go. We have the two that look like this. These are going to go on each end. And then we have this piece that's going to go right here in the middle. So let's go ahead and get our glue ready. Okay, so by adding these, I have more surface to glue these top pieces on. And that's going to make it stick better. So let's go ahead and add our glue. Let's put this right on top. Let's put that on top. Make that look pretty even. Alright guys, so I'm going to put a little bit of weight on each one of these and then allow them to dry. Changed the elephant out from this one with the broken tail, this one, okay? Maybe that's why it was two the same size it was meant to be. Now, I don't really want to do a whole lot. I did put like a drop of the Wicked Stick It on the eyeball and then sprinkle some glitter. You can also put a rhinestone on there. I do have this other bling and I think it's really pretty. I want to apply dressing on the head of the elephant. You know the way that they do. They put the cute little crown on them. Alright, cut one of the circles out. Now I'm going to remove the backing. And this is what we have. So now I'm going to place it right in the center. That's perfect. That's perfect. Look at that. So that's our large elephant. Here's the other small elephant. Oh, one other thing. I put some of the bling around the ankles of the elephant. I did the same thing with this one. Put glitter on the eyes. I need to use a brush and brush that excess glitter off. Put some bling around the ankles. And that's all that is to it. Now, this elephant needs a quilt. I do have some of this bling. I want all three elephants to look a little bit different. I don't want all of those to match. Now, if you decide to do three, you can make them match or make them not match. What if we do two pieces like this? Okay guys, so I went ahead and went off camera and cut two strips. And we are going to add them onto the back of our elephant. Okay, and now I'll add the other piece. Okay, just like that. Okay guys, I will link the bling that I used. Now for this one, I'm going to use a piece of this bling. All this came in a box together. I have like 2 boxes with 4 different types of bling in it. I'm going to go ahead and cut a complete square out. Remove the back. And our oldie, I just simply put 3 of the Dollar Tree plastic diamonds up here. So that's what we have on that one. I do think I do want to add that line right up the center. So let's do that. So I'm simply going to take some of this bling and run it right up the center of both of these trunks. Okay guys, so we are almost done. And I put glitter on the tusks. Okay, so I'll go ahead and do this one off camera and then come back. So I'm going to take all 3 and remove them for now. And I'm going to bring our base back. There's one other thing I want to do before I clean everything up. I want to clean this glue off the side. And then I'm going to add some more glue. Right down the middle. Let's take 1 roll of mirror towel and glue it right onto there. Just like that, and we are done. My original plan was to glue my elephants to the stand. So now you have an option. Glue your elephants down permanently, or you can use this to display other things as well. You could take some Dollar Tree fish bowls and put them on there and put candles on the inside. You can put crushed glass on the outside. You can add mirrors to them however you want to and decorate them that way. So what I'm going to do now is clean everything up, remove all these fingerprints, put it on display, and let you see what it looks like. As promised, here is my completed stand. Right at the end, after filming the video, I felt like the bottom needed something else, so I attached some chandelier garland to the bottom to give it that extra little something I felt like it needed. And most of you have seen me do this before. You just simply glue on some beads and then attach the garland to the bead. Earlier in the video, I said the initial plan was to glue the elephants to the base, but now I like the option of being able to put other things on the stand as well. Comment your thoughts below if this is something that you would make and what will you display on yours. Okay everyone, this concludes my video. Thank you so much for spending time crafting with me today. Your support truly means the world to me. Every view, like, comment, share, and subscription helps grow my channel more than you know. And don't forget to use YouTube's new Hype Up feature to show this video some extra love. I appreciate each and every one of you for showing up and being part of this creative journey. Until next time, keep shining, keep creating, and come back for the next beautiful DIY here on Beverly Stunning Creations.